Hey, free spirits. Wendy here. Dave and I are packing up the tent, the backyard campsite. So I thought I'd just take a little look around for you and show you the changing colors here in central Alabama. And if you're new to the channel, hello. Dave and I have just been spending the summer as much as we can, camping where we can. We've only gotten camping out a couple of times. And here's our gazebo set up that we had built just so we could have our tent out, so we could sleep out in the backyard when we weren't able to go camping. If you're new to the channel, Dave works remotely, but even with his busy schedule, we don't always get out here as often as we can. So we're actually packing it up, and some of you had questions about what happened with the cleanup. Yeah, it's been a pretty busy summer, even though we haven't been able to spend as much time camping as we want. But yes, the cleaner did really well. I'll show you some parts of it. There was a lot of scrubbing. It's really hard to tell, but there is still some staining. I didn't want to keep scrubbing it over and over again. And then we did have some spray that we received to recoat the outside, waterproofing. So there's a couple of spots here, like you see this discoloration. That I think was from when I sprayed vinegar on there, in a panic, trying to get the mold out of here. And there is still some in the white parts here. There is still some staining. We debated on how much longer to leave the tent up, but it's already the first week in November, and we know it's going to be getting cold probably here in the next few weeks. And as much as we love being outside, and even with the hot tent, we don't really like camping in 40 degrees. It's just we just rather not and enjoy it. And I guess we're fair weather campers. Maybe, I guess oh, there's Dave emerging.
Hello.
So he's been wrapping up the mattress. Oh, it's really, really warm in here. Wow, feels good actually. So it's about 70 degrees Fahrenheit here today, and it is hot in here. Actually, it's really warm in here. So you can see a couple more spots where I sprayed. I'm almost positive that is not from the cleaner that we got to clean the mold off of here. That I think is where I sprayed too much vinegar. So that was my fault. But there's still some, as you can see. This I could probably do another scrubbing on, but being that we needed to get the tent up for the winter, we didn't want to have to get it wet again. So that we've got some dry weather. That's been the issue really all summer, has been weather, and why we haven't been able to get out here that much. It just rained a lot, and so, but this is the inside of the spring bar. So I just want to kind of follow up a little bit with the cleaner. You see, it's still really hard to tell, but most of it's pretty well gone or faded. And I suppose I could give it another round next spring, but on the inside. But I don't really know that it's going to improve as much, improve enough to make it worth a whole nother scrubbing. But I don't know. I always want to try again, And the roof is pretty dirty, but we just don't have the weather's it's gonna start raining in like tomorrow. So we don't really have the luxury of time to scrub the top again, let it dry. So I think we'll just have to wait until spring when we put it back up again. But it's marvelously warm in here. It feels great. And but the days are getting colder at night. We're down to, we're getting down into the 40s at night, and he's letting me out. And we have lots of nut trees here, dropping nuts on this thing all the time. So what did you think about the cleaning solution, the tent, the tarp?
It worked okay. It's not perfectly clean. The tarp helped a lot, but it was a little dirty from before.
Yeah, it was already stained from last year.
And it's sort of a pain having the tarp. The tarp can be installed through the pole or just on top of the pole. It's more sturdy through the pole, which is what we did, but you also can't take it down or take it off or do anything with it without taking the whole tent down.
And we tucked this inside. I think we mentioned that before, and kind of secured it in there, this flap, because otherwise it hung down here and all the rainwater would just fall forward. I know we have a unique setup here, and we realize that, so we were doing the best we could with what we built, because we had to build a flat platform for the tent, because it was
so
just.
It doesn't take that long to put up and take down. I mean, rolling up the air mattresses probably
half the battle
part, but
and we've done
we
videos.
don't know that we're done, but we have some rainy weather coming.
Yeah, I wish we didn't.
Let's just take it down.
I wish we didn't have to so soon. We do love coming out here even when it's cold.
We decide to come out here in the cold winter and see.
I doubt we're gonna put it back up.
Right. I mean, it's designed to be quick.
That's true. And these are how we bolted it in, and we've done videos on this as well. How we bolted it in.
Pretty well.
Yeah.
Everything held up. I mean, we had some storms come through. Not super windy this year, but no real issues with the setup. So.
No, and everything stayed very secure. Kind of show you around if you guys haven't seen.
We might pack it up in the trailer and go someplace.
Yeah, we've been considering that. You guys, Dave works remotely, so obviously, as you know, for doing any kind of camping or recreational vehicle, we need power and all the things that you need to work from home, work remotely. And we actually considered camping out in quartzsite. We've actually explored a lot of things. We used to live in Florida for a while, but we're not really crazy about being back in Florida again, even for the winter months. So
we had a sort of unexpected last minute vacation.
Oh yes.
And we were considering doing it camping, but we had so little time. It was actually in Sedona. So
we went to Sedona.
If you're interested, let us know, because we did keep an eye out and do some investigation for camping and RV kind of places on the way and in Sedona. So we could talk a little bit about that. But there wasn't that much to video.
Right.
I mean, driving down the highway and seeing a parking lot for RVs is it's good to know. And we could share some of that information.
We stayed in an Airbnb. We weren't
not a fun
camping.
Or exciting video.
We weren't camping, so it didn't seem to really apply that much. But it gave us the opportunity to explore also the ideas of what kind of RV we would want, and would we want to just be camping. I don't know that I'd want to be in quartzsite in a tent.
And traveling
with the dog. We learned, a lot about taking her. So yeah, it was a lot of experimentation. So here's the setup here, in case you didn't see it before. But yeah, it held up really, really well. And yeah, it actually cleaned up pretty well, because all of this was pretty dirty, and that cleaner worked very well. And I think it was in pretty rough shape. I shouldn't say rough shape. Not rough shape. It was just more stained than I wanted to, have to deal with. But this is facing south, so it's been in the sun all summer, which has probably helped a lot too. So thanks for asking. I know someone had asked in the comments. I'm sorry, I don't remember now who asked about what happened with the tent. And so I think Dave already showed the bottle of stuff that Spring Bar had sent us to reapply again after cleaning it and scrubbing it. So, anything else you wanted to share with our camping adventures? We've
No, just and we do need to remove the tent to stain, which
yes, because we have to.
I don't know if we're going to do before winter sets in or not. Probably not, but it should be pretty close to being ready to be stained. So we have to figure that out. But obviously, the tent has to be off before we could do that.
That's true too. So that's another thing we have to do before we put it back on. And there's like 1 million of these Asian beetles everywhere.
Yeah. I have to be sort of a little aware of that while I'm putting it away too, because I don't want to pack up a whole bunch of beetles.
So we are hoping to have more camping trips and also enjoy both of our tents, our pop-up and our canvas tent.
So
tell us, until next season, I don't know if we'll be having any interesting videos for you guys other than sitting in the backyard, having a fire, enjoying the stars and the leaves changing. So until the next time, remember, there's joy in every journey, and the word journey begins and ends with the word joy.